Hey everybody, Steve here. Today I want to do a very impromptu and hopefully a short video. Got an email from a guy by the name of Tom, and Tom is extremely concerned about the fact that cryptos are down as much as almost 45% since last month. And specifically, I'm speaking of Ethereum. And Tom emailed me and he said, "Are you selling your GPUs yet?" And the answer, Tom, is no, absolutely not. I believe in blockchain technology. It's so funny, some of the comments that I get on my videos about people who just do not understand cryptos. They don't understand the technology behind cryptos, and they just think that it's, pretend and that it's going to go away in a year. The reality is that the blockchain technology behind a lot of these cryptos is pretty awesome, revolutionary even, and I believe they ain't going anywhere. So, Tom, I'm in it for the long haul. I am not concerned about Ethereum being down 45% in the last 30 days. As a matter of fact, in addition to mining, I'm applying a strategy called buy on the dips. Obviously, I'm heavy into Ethereum, I'm heavy into Litecoin, and I own some Ripple as well. The applications of how people have been successful at trading stocks for decades applies here. And you've got two options. Just buy low and don't stress out about the dips. But if you want to take a more active approach to your trading, then the dips are a great time to buy more. So a strategy that I employ that dates back way before cryptos were ever even a thing is if something goes down 15, 20%, I'm gonna buy some. I'm not gonna panic. I'm not gonna freak out. Those who panic and those who freak out are essentially, if you can't handle the stress of it going down, then you probably shouldn't be in it in the first place. And you should not be investing in anything if you're afraid that you're going to lose it. This crypto stuff in the short term is like a weekend in Vegas. Whatever you'd spend on a weekend in Vegas, maybe that's how much money you should put into cryptos, because at the end of the weekend, it may all be gone. If you're in it for the long haul and you have discretionary income to invest, then invest, but make sure you do your due diligence. Probably a good time for me to say that I am not a licensed broker. This is not what I do as my full-time job, but Tom asked me a question and I wanted to answer it as honestly and fairly as I possibly can. And I don't panic in the dips. I buy in the dips. If I get a 20% dip and I buy, with cryptos, I have found time and time again that the next day it's back up 20, 30%. In which case, you have to apply the old adage of, what is it? Bulls get fat, bears get fat, pigs get slaughtered. I'm sure if I got that wrong, somebody will let me know in the comments. But essentially what that means is it doesn't matter whether the market's going up or down. As long as you don't get greedy, you can make money. When it goes down, you buy in a dip, comes back up, and that's when you have to be disciplined. You have to take a small amount of profit. Make sure you're covering your brokerage fees and all that kind of stuff. But a nice 15% dip, when it gets back up to where it was originally, you sell it off. You take a small amount of profit. If it goes up, you're in great shape. At that point, if it goes back down, you have another buy opportunity. So cryptos are very volatile. They're going up, they're going down. Right now, it looks like they're just going straight down. But you know what? That's a buy opportunity after a buy opportunity after a buy opportunity. And if you started with Ethereum when it was at 1,000 and you bought a whole bunch and now it's, well, half that. If you were to buy more, you're essentially averaging down your total portfolio. So don't panic, Tom, and all the rest of you. Don't sell all your GPUs. You sell all your GPUs, and who knows, maybe Ethereum will be back to 1,000 in a month. I don't know. Nobody knows. And if anybody tells you that they do know, they're lying to you. This technology is awesome. Blockchain is awesome. It's revolutionary. I think it's life-changing. I think it's safe to say that probably less than 1% of the planet knows about it and understands it. But I'll tell you what, if you believe in the technology, then you should not be bailing out of Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Ripple. I stick to the top 5 or 6. I know that Neo is a great improvement on Ethereum, but I'm not going to dive into every little coin out there. It just doesn't make any sense. Learn the technologies behind what you're investing in. And if you think that they have a future and you have discretionary income, invest in them. But the bottom line is, no, Tom, I am not panicking. So let's take a look at an example here.
Okay, so I kind of wanted to give you a real life demonstration on how you can make money even if the market is going sideways or if it's going down. And what I've got here is I've got my little Bitcoin symbol here to represent buys, and I got my dollar signs here to represent the sell orders. Okay, so what I've done is I've brought up some real live data. Obviously, I'm going to have to blur out some of my personal information here, but I want to just kind of show you that you can make money in an up market, you can make money in a down market, and you can make money in a sideways market. So here's my real live data from my crypto account, and I'm only looking at Litecoin right now. I essentially mirrored my Litecoin trades with Ethereum trades roughly around the same exact time. So my Ethereum stuff's going to look the same, but I'll show you this Litecoin stuff. All right, so here you can see on February 1, I bought Litecoin, and that's designated by the B. It's a Bitcoin B, but still. So you can see on February 1st, I bought it. And if you look way over here, you can see that I bought it for around 153. And then later on in the day, I bought again at 139. So I didn't do much at all and for another week. And then, of course, I missed the low right here. But as it started to come back up, I made another buy on the 8th. And it looks like I got it for around 138. All right, so we're going to jump over to the 14th. I made sell orders on the 14th, the 15th, and the 16th. So let's go ahead and take a look at those. So here is the 14th. You can see sold at 205. Here is the 15th, sold at 223. And here is the 16th, sold at 228. So moving further through, so it looks like I sold on the 19th. So there's my 19th sell at 232. Almost timed it at the peak, but that's why I say you've got to take profits. Got to take profits. All right, so it looks like I made 2 buys on the 22nd and timed that pretty good. So here is the 22nd. Looks like I made a new buy at 197 and another buy at 189-ish. Okay, so it looks like I was fairly quiet from February 22nd to March 2. On March 2, I sold. And on March 8, I bought. And on March 18th, I bought. So let's go ahead and look at the sell order on the 2 and then the 2 buy orders. So here is my sell order on March 2, and it looks like it went down. And I did a buy order here on the 8th. And then if we slide this sucker over, it was falling like a rock. And on, 318, I sold. So I really only plotted from February on. At January 29th, it was at 170. And look at this. Today, it's at 170. This is a perfect example because it represents the time that we're talking about, essentially the last 45 days, from 129 at 170 to today, March 20th, it's at 170. It actually has gone completely sideways. But let me show you something. Okay, so here is my Excel spreadsheet. This is straight from my account. The buy orders, the sell orders, the buy orders, etc. So what I've done is over here, I've taken those buy orders and those sell orders. The buy orders, if you average them all, they average to 159. You take my sell orders, if you average them, they average at 221. So essentially, 159 to 221 is almost a 39% increase. So I have a gross profit of 39%. Now, obviously, I pay fees on transactions and stuff like that, but so call it a 35% gain on all my trades in the last 45 days in a market that has gone completely sideways. So anyhow, I hope that helps you to understand that a volatile market like this just represents a great opportunity. So what I wanted to show here was, if you look at Ethereum and Litecoin, they basically mirror Bitcoin graph almost verbatim. As Bitcoin goes up, Litecoin goes up, and Ethereum goes up. So a lot of these things are still really, really attached to Bitcoin. And, everybody has their opinion. Some people say that the Mt. Gox exchange is selling off a whole bunch of their Bitcoin. I don't really buy into that, but I don't want to get into all the drama of who's right and who's wrong. That's not my point here. My point is, A, not to panic, and B, doesn't matter whether it's going up, down, or sideways, you can still make money. So anyhow, I hope this helped. My intention here was for this to be a real quick video. Of course it wasn't. Shout out to Tom for giving me the idea for doing this video. Tom, don't panic. I'm not saying you need to trade this sideways market, but hopefully you understand the ramifications of the technologies behind the coins that you're investing in, and making good decisions based on not just the fact that everybody else is doing it, but that you have a true knowledge of the technology behind this stuff, because it truly is fascinating. So, all right, that's it. Wrapping it up. I'm Steve. See you in the next video.